You still call yourself a capacity management company. What is that?
All in all, when we first entered this industry and got our start, it was realizing that the broker has a challenging time gathering data about capacity of their own networks. And so our first feature out there was actually, call it like a really dumb LLM, where it was our ability to read
large language model.
Large language models. It was not a large language model. It was just a natural language processing tool to really read these emails that every single brokers were getting.
Yep.
They were getting these truck lists, and people weren't able to communicate them through any other mechanism, and so they would just blast them out to all these brokers saying, I got 10 available trucks in North Carolina, another dozen or so in Tampa, Florida. Please find me a backhaul. And so we wrote these technologies to scrape it and scrub it, essentially, store that data, and that helped our customers get an initial footprint of, hey, where are their trucks, and where can I help get them loaded, and where can I help serve my customers and potentially bring them more capacity options. And so we started from that initial feature, but where else do the brokers get capacity? They get it from the load boards. And so we integrated with every single major load board known to really mankind, I think, that out there. Also, there's a lot of new carrier systems out there, a lot of carrier TMSs, new virtual carriers that emerged over the last 5 years. And so plugged into alternative ways to manage capacity. And then there's a set of tools to then really automate the recurring relationships to be built with specific carriers that they want to work with. Every single broker, you and I talking earlier, and they say they work with 18,000 carriers. Well, like the true network footprint is probably more like 1,000, sometimes even smaller. And for the broker, I mean, that it is a goal for them to drive more reuse. It's better service. It's more consistency. The challenge is, how do you actually do that without having to manually enter the data in and getting your reps to do that and have these combos? And so I think tying it all together, it's every single piece of the puzzle here helps build the capacity management platform so that the broker understands their carrier network, can automate a lot of the interactions, can automate the data entry to ultimately do more loads per day per person.